Hi, everybody. First, I'd like to apologize for the shakiness of the camera. I am holding this as I'm making this video, and I'm now on my second cup of coffee. What I thought would be fun today is we would talk about just a tiny bit of history of me and go through some music books. So, though I've made guitar content on this channel, I'm actually a piano player. Um, I don't know, sort of by trade. My mother got me into piano when I was 6, and then I continued that up all the way to I think I was about 15. I got frustrated with that, and then a year and a half later, saw David Gilmour, Pink Floyd, Pulse concert, 1994. I did not attend, but I definitely saw it on DVD. And that changed my life. And from there on out, it was a guitar and never looked back. Well, it's not necessarily true. I suppose 20 years later, you do end up looking back and you end up sort of doing both. This is a nice little pan shot of the Roland FP30X, which I'm using as both a home and sort of stage piano. And with that, I need music. I don't play well by ear, and I don't sight read well either. Piano, the feel of it comes naturally, but the application of it does not. Um, when I used to work in the music store, one of the things that I was paid to do was be a demo guy, and so I would have to be able to sight read really fast in different genres. And one of the ones that I loved to do was this Easy Play Today. It's a series. It's out by Hal Leonard. It's been out forever, and it's primarily actually for organ and keyboardists. So the idea is that you've got your whole key signature at the time, and then you can fill it in however you want, either F, F, C, or arpeggio it up if you want to, and just makes it very, very easy to sort of see, read. It's not just for old people or beginners. I recommend this to anybody who just doesn't want to struggle as much and just be able to sort of do it on the go. Also, everything is in the key of C, if possible. A nice cheat around that is just go to your transpose button, and then you can put it into any of the keys that you see there. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video today is there was a couple packages in the mail. And from what I understand, in these two envelopes are old music books that I've had as a kid that I have not seen in, way too many presidents ago. Let's see. So let's go through the first one. So I'm just going to, I've already cracked the top because, again, everything's going to be one-handed for here. Now, we're going to flip it. There we go. Oh, wow. On the ground. Oh, homework 8. Lesson sight reading homework. Lesson 5. Think, practice, rules, and then sight reading. Back then, I was way more advanced than I am now. We're going to say that. That being said, Mom also took lessons as well. Didn't get as far into it as I did. Let's see. Carillon Piano Course Theory. Yes, Smith. Level 3. Okay, so this would have been third year into it. It would have been 9. Complete each of the following sequences in the 4. Yeah, so 9, grade 4. The pages have yellowed. All right, okay. Put that to the side. What do we have? Carillon Key grade course. Now, I went to one of these schools where I did private lessons later, but I ended up actually taking group lessons at the beginning, and those group lessons continued on. So I ended up meeting almost like school, where you go through the ranks with the same people over and over again. So by the time we had to, I don't know, graduating class, so to speak. So shout out to Aaron Hendry, shout out to Brian Wu. Again, it's 30 years ago. There's others, but those two I remember specifically. Brian, I did The Entertainer with as a duet, and then Aaron and I always would just compete for top spot. I did better, slightly better in her in the field department, but she was more of a technically a proficient player. I do not remember that book fondly. Let's see. What else? The new theory book prerequisites. Ooh, 10 out of 10. Are we sure this is mine? Okay. Oh, yeah, no, it's my writing. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought these were going to be just books, but yeah, no. This is way better. All right. Top of the amp there. All right, number 2. All right. A whole lot over this time. Kumbaya. Other hand. Say again, horrible sight reader. And again with the yellow pages. There is a chance some of this actually could be my grandmother's, as my mother's mother played and sort of started this whole quest. Okay, so we've got a lot of individual sort of sheet music, silver bells, on top of spaghetti, covered in sheet. Wow, this is the early stuff. Skip to my darling. Bike ride, Spanish Eyes. Oh, I remember playing this on the organ. Yes, no. Nobody should ever hear me sing. Diploma awarded for Anderson Smith Festival. Ooh, we're not going to look at that date. Yeah, I had a bunch of those, and I don't know what happened to those. Those I definitely do know did not make the initial moves, even as a child. Wow. Dare say my penmanship was probably better as a child, too. Wow, how the times have changed. Oh, 4-star sight reading again. I knew, certain books you just remember because you hated so much. This was one of them. Yeah, so daily sight reading exercises. Which, to be honest, if I'm getting back into it, and I haven't really sort of stated what that is yet, I really should be using this. Yeah, so we're going to go through these in more detail, and maybe come up with a lesson plan. This is something that I should have done 6 months ago. Ooh. Piano Studies 1 and 2 and 2. This I might be able to use right away. How is this level 2? Like, I got up to 8. How is this 2? Like, somebody tell me. Oh. Celebration series. Yeah, okay. So, all right. So this is starting to look a little all right. A little more decent for all right. Anthony's got a lot of work ahead of him. Oh, then roll example one. Okay, yeah, it's a little better. All right. Well, that seems to be it. I just wanted to sort of quickly share. I hadn't seen any of these in 20 years and hadn't cared about them in probably about 30. Now that I'm getting back into music and trying to find a way to make as much of my day-to-day of it as possible, I hate it when people say, "Oh, I want to make a living," or "I want to get into that." Life happens, and the older you get, the more responsibilities you have. So the more, I'm just going to say, the more I can pimp myself out as a musician in some sort of form or fashion, the happier I will be. I'm going to kind of document my journey in doing that, because there's a lot of people in my position which would have otherwise classed themselves as a home hobbyist that did it in one form or another, that desperately want to go back into it. Plus, I want to write and record. I'm just waiting on the computer and figuring that out, but everything else is here, including way too much guitar gear, but it's always fun. Anyway, thanks for chatting with me, and I will catch you next time. Cheers, guys.